and happy Halloween. Welcome back to my channel. Today we've got some scary good sales for the weekend. Take a look at everything that's sold this weekend. We've got things from $20 to things of $160. So total of 7 items, $66 spent, made almost $500 this weekend. So stay tuned to see the biggest item. We're going to start out with this Sony Cybercam. This little camera, I paid $3 at Goodwill, and it sold for 20 bucks. Not a big one, but just a little guy. Has this little manual. Next, we've got an item I picked up this weekend. I went to an estate sale that was an AV person's dream. I wanted to buy the whole place, but some of the stuff was just overpriced. But I just had to look through all the overpriced stuff to find the things that they undervalued. So this TIAC remote control sold within a couple days of listing it. I paid $10 and it sold for 50 bucks. I already sold a combo player that I picked up from them that was $30 and it sold for $280 last week. That sold within like 10 minutes of listing. So this sale was a gold mine. Next we've got Pampered Chef. This little Pampered Chef cast iron bakeware. I paid $10. Probably won't buy it again. There's not enough profit for how much wrapping and packing is going to take on this. That's definitely something I put into consideration when I'm buying, is how much effort it is to list it, pack it, ship it. And this one, I mean, it's fragile, so it's going to take a lot of bubble wrap. It's going to take a lot of packing material and time. And it sold for $30. So for $20 profit before fees, it's just not enough meat on the bone. So I probably won't buy this again unless I get it really, really cheap. The next item is this Nespresso frother. I paid up $15 at an estate sale, but it sold for $85. Took a couple weeks, but it is open box, unused. So I got $85 for that. Next up is this Panasonic camera. I pick these up all the time. It is just a little Panasonic recorder, mini DV disc or tapes. It's got some tapes in here that I've bundled. It's got the charger and everything. I paid $20. I tested it. I always want to charge it up and test it, make sure that it works. And it sold for $100. Then we've got some boots. These are little boots, very small. I guess 7.5, so it just looks smaller. Very good condition. They are Columbia. Being that I'm in Tucson, I find a lot of winter gear for people that have moved from colder climates. So these ones I picked up for $8 and they sold for $40. Very good condition, very little wear. They took a little while to sell, but I think now with the seasons changing everywhere else, that type of stuff will pick up. As promised, the sale of the weekend goes to Hector. If these look familiar to you, it's because I had picked up a box of this Nursery Rhymes Mother Goose cassette tapes. It was a box of probably 15 different tapes, as well as Hector here. And I'm already, probably $300 out of this box. I paid $10 for the whole box. I've chunked it up. And what's funny is the entire collection is going to one buyer. The buyer that's been buying it is a reseller. So I've seen it up on their store after. I think one bundle they paid $100 and they're trying to sell it for like $100 a piece. But I'm not in the game of holding on to stuff. So if I can sell it quick and get my money, because I paid $10 for this box, I'm happy. So this last final set went to her $160. So this one had 4 of the books and cassettes and Hector. Hector's still in his box here. He has a tape with him as well. But I did have to list it as untested. Hector needs to have Mother Goose in order for him to work. I don't have Mother Goose. So she knows that it's untested and there is a chance of it not working. I had it listed originally for $200, but since I've worked with her before, she's a very easy buyer. I was willing to take the offer. Again, if I can make somebody else's day and still profit, I'm all for it. So I've really opened up my mind, and make that as a note to you. When somebody is making an offer, don't take it personal. Don't take it as an insult. Think if you can make their day. If it's an obvious, ridiculous, lowball offer, I don't even consider it. But when it's something like $10, $20 off of a pair of shoes that were priced at $100, but I paid $5 for them, I'm okay taking $80 for those shoes. I still had enough of a profit, and maybe this is going to make somebody else's day. So Hector here, she's going to resell it, yes, but I've already made my money back, and I knew that she's a good buyer. She's left positive feedback. I've never had any issues with her. So I'm happy to take an offer. I took $40 off of it, but again, if it makes her day, if she can profit her end as well, I'm happy with my $10 investment. So again, I made almost $500 this weekend from 7 items, and I hope you learned something new from this collection, things to look for when you're outsourcing for your eBay business, and have a happy Halloween. Thanks for watching.